Hello and welcome to Austin, Texas, one of our favorite stops on the tour. And today, Darrell K. Royal Stadium is packed and revved up, ready to make noise for the Texas Longhorns. And this is a special date on the college football calendar. Number 1 versus number 2 here late in the season. This, folks, is a potential national championship game preview, as we'll see the number 1 team in the country, the TCU Horned Frogs, taking on the winners of 9 straight, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. And the Horned Frogs will kick this deep to get us going. He'll bring it out from his end zone. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. First down here for this offense. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Gets some space around the 30. He'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
Gain moves the ball to the 40. It'll be first down. Right for a quick completion.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
It's a run. Running back's got it. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
The Longhorns come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. And now the handoff. Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening now.
Boy, just a beautiful hole here opened up by this offensive line. And, Chris, the more I watch this Texas running back, the more I'm starting to really appreciate things like his vision and instincts as a ball carrier. You know he's got that combination of power and speed. But you start to watch him run this football, you can see why defensive coordinators around the country are very nervous when they have to go up against him.
Longhorns looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Oh, it's snapped to the back. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
This will be 3rd and short, the 7th play of the opening drive.
Get set, get set.
And looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Boy, an opportunity missed here by this defense. They get him the 3rd down. They hold up the line of scrimmage. They could not deny this back of coming up with that conversion.
Ready?
1st down and 10 now.
Hold. Easy. Ready?
It's a quarterback keeper. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Texas.
Well, the strength from the offensive coordinator works perfectly here to get this game started for this offense. Great job of mixing up a lot of different looks to get a read and a gauge of what this defense is up to today. And you're able to put 6 points up on the board. Great start.
PAT makes it 7-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Moves the ball up to the 30.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Ball handed off. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. And remember, the last time these teams met, it came right down to the wire.
Well, Chris, there's so many great rivalry games that we all look forward to every single year. But with these two teams, it just always seems to be a tight matchup.
Third down coming up after that running play. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, TCU.
Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's 3rd down. Clear movement before the snap, and it'll be a false start. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Texas Christian.
Chris, how about that? A quick slant that goes for this many yards and a touchdown. That's what's so dangerous about this quarterback and wide receiver. Quarterback puts the ball right on the money, and by doing so, look at the receiver. Catches it in stride and has all that room to run after the catch for that touchdown.
He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. Hector made it to 29, so he picks up about 4 yards by bringing it out of the end zone. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. That last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the running game. Let's see if they can do it again. Throws a bullet deep down the right side. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain.
Chris, what a play here by this receiver for a big game for Texas. And you think back over the years with Texas going back decades, I always think about running backs and, of course, quarterbacks. But there have been some receivers, Roy Williams and Devin Duvernay, guys like that. There have been others. But, man, plays like this is what you love to see and kind of creating that new legacy for Texas of having elite receivers.
He makes the grab. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
He's running out of time here. Snags the quick throw. Tackle after a solid gain. It's enough for a first down, and that should wrap up the first quarter of play. Longhorns will line up now. It's first and goal. That's a design quarterback keeper. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
He manages the footing, and the extra point is up and good. Now they get set to kick it away.
Texas.
And the fair catch, signal for and take it. And the Horned Frogs offense takes the field now. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Defense able to stop the ball carrier there. Offense getting set. Second down play here. On the handout, they'll test the right side here. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable third down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 more yards a pop like that.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Receiver makes the catch. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Pass is caught right near the sideline. What a catch. Does get the foot down.
Well, when you run that out route, it's going to end up very close to the sideline. Love his awareness to realize not only keep his eyes on the football, but where he is on the field. He gets his toe down before he goes out of bounds for the catch.
It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. Going the other way. Can they stop him? He's going to score on the pick six. Touchdown, Texas. For the takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play for any defender, Kirk.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows him what he can do with the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. The TCU offense is back out on the field. They're trying to recover from that last possession. They had things going, but then a pick six, a devastating play. They got to recover from that right now. Early movement there will cost the offense 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Off the play fake, looking to throw. He'll take a deep shot here. And it's caught way downfield inside the 35. Touchdown, TCU. No chance to catch him.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
The extra point is good. They're down by a touchdown, 21-14. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. The Longhorns offense takes the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn so far in the early going. Both offenses scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. QB decides to keep it here. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Well, I think we can all see how tough it is to control this guy under center today for this defense, but they did a nice job of keeping him contained. But they've got to stay focused. They can't get lazy because we could see him breaking one any moment against this defense.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Bringing pressure. Caught in the backfield. It's Foster. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down. The Longhorns come to the line in a hurry up.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Solid run, tackled at the 45-yard line.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy and keep this quarterback from running.
Picks up a short gain, but his swarm of the defense flying to the football. Third down after that running play. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Running play called on third and short. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
The offense will go for it on this fourth down near midfield. Quarterback drops back, fires it to the wideout. And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On fourth down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive.
Here we go.
Short pass finds the tight end. He's stopped, but he gets a first down.
Great execution on the RPO. Quarterback does a nice job as he's putting the ball into the belly of the back, making sure to read his key. This defense was determined. They came up to stop the run. Quarterback saw it, pulled it out, hit the quick slant right behind it for some great yards.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
And a flag flies as the pass falls incomplete. Let's see who this is on. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here.
Timeout, Texas.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. They got him. Defense comes up with a sack. Longhorns hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Drops back. Looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Pulls it in. It's Foster. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half.
Timeout, TCU.
So on 4th down, they would go for it. Out comes the field goal unit trying to add 3 points before halftime. And the kick is good. Offense settles for 3 on the drive. And they add to their lead.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Not an ideal kickoff as it heads out of bounds. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. This will likely be the last play of the half. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Just gets it away, taking a shot. And it's intercepted as he threw it into heavy traffic that time. And he'll be brought down as time runs out in the first half. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away.
Number 14, set to advance on the football. Texas.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. And the TCU offense takes the field. First play of the 3rd quarter is a handoff.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And on the carry, he's heading left. Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. Well, the offense looks fired up to begin the second half. That's the kind of play they've needed to give them a spark.
Absolutely. I know they're down in this game. Clearly something was said at halftime to try to get this offensive line engaged, and it looks like it's working. They're playing with a different kind of energy. Let's see if they can do it again.
Toss play to the outside. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
They'll switch it up, looking to throw. The pocket breaking down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
And the Horned Frogs pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Pressure is coming. And the junior gets home, making a sack there.
Good pressure here by this defense, but it felt like the quarterback held onto the ball a little bit too long to come up with that sack for the D.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. Quarterback looking to scramble. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. They're going to run it here. Got a lane. Can he get in? And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Horned Frogs. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the fourth quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Looking to make a big play downfield. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Well, the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly, we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. On third down, he drops to throw. He'll be taken down. There is a flag in the field. We'll see if this sack holds up. So the offense obviously will decline the penalty and take the result of the play. Here's a gamble. Head coach keeping the offense on the field inside his own 30. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Lets it go quickly. Oh, the pass is picked off. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. Touchdown, Texas Christian. Wow, what a play, a defensive score.
Well, an aggressive approach by this offense backfires. The defense not fooled at all. Good job of stepping in front of this throw, and they take it back for a touchdown.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. The Longhorns offense takes the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick-6 in the last possession. Handoff running right. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
The sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. But I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Can he make it to the marker? The gain is good enough for a first down near the 38.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
The pre-snap motion from the offense. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
The pass rush closing in. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. That'll put him over 150 yards today. Kirk, he is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. He's been in sync with his receivers. Back there, has time to throw. Just having a dream performance.
28, Texas, 24.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. The shotgun running play call. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
He's swarmed by the defense. Longhorns come to the line in the hurry up. They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. They lose the ball to the 21 and a fresh set of downs.
Man, I love the toughness from this offense here on third down and short. Being able to get behind a big physical offensive line. They get a hat on a hat, get enough of a push, and the back is able to get behind there and find just enough real estate to pick up the first down.
The Longhorns begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Change of pace now, looking to throw the football. Eludes the rush. And the junior able to get home with the sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
The offense will look to regroup here at 2nd and 11. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Just a 4-yard gain, so it sets up 3rd and 6. And the long drive continues. The offense just grinding away here.
Down 55 weak. Belly stunner.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Looking right, this one caught. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage.
Oh, I love it. Keep the kicker on the sideline. This offense knows when you're in the red zone, you got to come away with 6. Great play to keep this drive moving.
Cannot escape, and down he goes.
That's a big sack by this defense here on first down. Now, the offense still has opportunities to rectify this situation, but it's not the best way to start a 1st and goal situation.
This will be a challenge now. 2nd and goal, back at the 13. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Looking for the end zone, but not complete.
Really good job here by the defense in coverage. Did a nice job here of staying in phase with the receiver. There's no chance for a completion at all.
Urgency here in the 4th quarter. They must cut into this lead. It's 3rd down and goal. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Fired into a tight window and picked off. And that's a solid return after the interception.
It's 3rd and long, so as an offensive coordinator, you can either play it conservative or trust your quarterback and take a shot downfield. They elect the latter, and it ends up backfiring on them.
And the Horned Frogs offense takes the field now. Suddenly, this is a tighter game. You'd love to build a drive, choose some clock. How aggressive will they get with the play call? On first down, it's play action. He'll take a deep shot here. Picked off, a crucial turnover. And he's got some open field ahead. Now the 40.
Boy, I got to question the play call right here. Give the defense credit. They get the interception. They put themselves in a spot to maybe tie this game. But what was the offensive coordinator thinking with the lead, taking a chance, and it backfired?
Offense makes its way on the field, ready to start the drive. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. It's a quick grab. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. First and goal. Can the offense punch it in and claim the lead here in the fourth quarter? There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Touchdown, Longhorns. They jump in front here in the fourth. Now an important PAT to stretch the lead to a field goal. And the kick is good. A 3-point game now in the fourth quarter. It's all up to the defense. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And the return starts just inside the end zone. And he's tackled just short of the 25. TCU offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended quickly. An interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. And the runner takes off to his right. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
After the first down loss, it's second and long from the 22. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. On the tight end, grabs it over the middle. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. The Horned Frogs looking to crank up the tempo a bit. And we've reached the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to steal a late-game comeback victory. New center down to the offense. First and 10. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Pulls incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time.
Boy, this quarterback is really rolling the dice out here today. Remember, he threw an interception the last time they had the ball. I thought he might learn from that, but instead he comes out throwing it into coverage again. Somehow catches a break on this tip ball that this one was an interception. He better tighten up his decision-making. He's going to cost himself a game.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down.
Well, this is it. Late in the game, really tight situation. This is what separates a good quarterback from a great quarterback. Can he come up with the play to keep this drive alive?
Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Now, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on third down and long. It's a bit of a risk. But with that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on fourth and long.
Here we are late in a one-score game, and they're going to go for it on fourth down. They need to convert. He'll drop back. Running out of nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. The offense recovers, but they're way short of the marker. Ends up killing the drive.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks have got to do a better job of having awareness and taking care of the football. Felt like he got the ball away from his body there a little bit, allowing it to be knocked free. He caught a break because one of his own teammates was able to see that and get on top of the ball.
And, of course, they'll work the clock here, keep it on the ground. Finding space at the 20. Tackle made after a big gain. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Longhorns looking to cash in the red zone. And at first down, they go right back to him. And they try to run inside, but nowhere to go. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Texas.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a two-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
Getting set to kick the ball off now. Returner looking to make a play here. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the TCU offense takes the field. Last time they gambled and lost. Went for it fourth down in their territory and got stopped. Defense is coming after him. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
They look to throw it here on second down. There's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. The offense recovers the football. That would have been disastrous. But now there's still hope.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks, when they decide to pull the ball down and run, they've got to protect it. He left it out away from his body exposed, and it got knocked away. He's very fortunate he had a teammate who was able to get on top of him.
Incomplete, and he was hit as he threw the football there on third down. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. Trying for a fourth down completion. Tries to beat the pressure with a deep shot. It's picked off again, the fourth for this QB today. Not a great return, but the interception wipes out the scoring threat and gives the offense the ball at the 32.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Up by 2 possessions here. They have a chance to put the game on ice right now. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Hey, it's a gain, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And here's the handoff. And just a short gain here, and that will do it for this ball game. Let's be honest, all wins are not equal. You go in there and hammer your rival and get bragging rights. That's sweet, man.
Yeah, this one is